Welcome back to an inside look at Southeastern football with head coach Mike Lucas. It's now time for our Lion Profile of the Week, as this past weekend was Hall of Fame weekend. Let's take a look at that story.
Oh, I feel great. Just being here is a wonderful thing in itself. I've been looking forward to this particular day when they notified me that I had made the Hall of Fame. Even though it's been 65 years, but it was well worth waiting for. Hammond was a foreign country to me, and when I came here, all we had was, I think it was 3 or 4 buildings. And of course, this stadium was all grass, and
color commentary.
We used to run up and down the west side here to get in shape and all, and practice and so on. We did a lot of practicing at night because of the weather at that time. It was hot, and we practiced here on this particular field. What can I say other than, hey, it's wonderful to be back here at Southeastern, really. Well, my greatest memory of playing football here is when we won the conference and went on and played in the Burley Bowl and went undefeated, completely undefeated. And statistically, if you had worked back and forth, we ended up being one of the #1 teams in the nation because of our success. That makes me feel great to be with people of that nature. Really, they have been successful themselves, and in being in that company, I welcome them.
You always talk about building tradition here at Southeastern. How important was it to have those guys come back this weekend for Hall of Fame weekend and have some of those old Lion greats here?
It's always great to see those older gentlemen. They come back. They're so excited about walking out on the Strawberry Stadium again. And we talked about that in our team meeting Friday night about being Hall of Fame weekend. And the gentleman that had fought in World War II and then came back and was an All-American, now in our Hall of Fame, played here in '46 on the undefeated team. What that means to be a Lion deep down inside, and that someday all of our guys on the present squad will be coming back, and in that way. And it was a very deep team meeting on Friday night.
Now it's time for our Feline Question of the Week, presented by Curves right here in Hammond.
Blair Parise, a future Feline. I wanted to know how important the student section, the cheerleaders, and the band are to the football team.
Well, Blair, as you can tell from this past Saturday night's game, the student section, the band, the cheerleaders, they keep us cranked up now. It is so important for our kids when we come out of that tunnel to see a big crowd, and every time something goes well, to see our crowd fired up around us, it really adds to our enthusiasm. It helps us keep momentum during the game, and if we were to ever lose the momentum, the crowd being fired up, it helps us get the momentum back quicker. So it's critical that we continue to build that student body following.
There you have it. That's the Feline Question of the Week, presented by Curves right here in Hammond.